Hello everybody, Josh/Aurora2894 here with another video on the Aurora server, and this video is going to be part update, part how-to video. So I guess to start off with, my city has a name, Rockport, courtesy of Morkov, and my city also has a creeper, Hilarios 852. Oh, good grief. He's been creeping on my town. Everybody's been crashing at my base, so why not him? I actually gave him a small tour earlier, just showed him around. He wants to utilize one of the marketplace stalls. But anyway, other than the city name, you can see my yacht now has curved smokestacks. I tried coming up with a few designs to finish this piece, but ultimately the simplest solution was the best. And down here you can see, got all my storage and music and anvil and ender chest and brews and ovens and everything down here, as well as my day. So yeah, this is definitely going to be my final base until I get my castle up and running, and also have controls up here so I can sail my yacht elsewhere. And as you can see in this chest, I have all of the CDs, and I got all of these CDs legit, and this is what this video is mainly going to be about today. I developed a simple method to get a ton of CDs, and now I also have my own CD store that I want to show off a little later in the video, so I'm going to pause the video right now, and I will see you all at the mob farm first. So, BRB. And we're back, and don't mind all my iron stuff in my inventory. I'm actually getting prepared to enchant right after this video. But anyway, here we are at the mob farm. This is the same mob farm that both I and SwiftSilk and a ton of other server members were working on not too long ago, and it's mostly finished now. SwiftSilk helped to pretty it up a bit, and I thank him for that. So anyway, I was down over here and trying to get CDs. I'm really into music. I'm actually a violinist. I've played violin for 8 years. I've rehearsed with a professional orchestra before. And so what I initially did is I knocked out those torches over there, and it would cause these pistons to retract. Then the mobs would just fall into water, and I would wait for skeletons and creepers to fall, and through this 2x1 hole, skeletons would I'm sorry, I can't speak today. The skeletons would try to shoot at me, and hopefully they would hit the creeper enough times instead for the creeper to drop a CD. Now, this actually presented a few problems, mainly because of the continuous stream of mobs that was coming. What would happen is a skeleton would shoot at me and would shoot at creepers and other mobs, and every few minutes I'd have to go and check the CD. But it turns out that in the game code, the mobs fixate on one target at a time. So what would happen is, after a few minutes, I would go to the collection area, collect my CDs, but I was now out of range of the mobs. Now, the skeleton that was shooting at me pissed off the mobs around it, and if it pissed off a creeper that wasn't killed yet, the creeper would explode, and if that creeper was in the air when it exploded, which all the mobs jump in the water, by the way, if the creeper was in the air and it exploded, it would destroy the entire tripwire setup. So, to counteract that, I came up with a very simple solution, and the first part of it requires turning this on, and what that does is it turns on sticky pistons up here, which push cobblestone inward, causing all the mobs to fall right above the tripwire setup, and you can see we already have a skeleton and creeper in there. And that would weaken all the mobs, and for a few minutes I would just let it build up. Usually after about 10 minutes or so I'd have maybe 10 or 12 creepers in there. And then down over here I would knock out these two torches, which would disable these pistons. And after some time has passed, hit that, let all the mobs drop, and just let the skeletons start shooting at me. And I would usually wait until all of the mobs were killed, or most of the mobs are killed. Now, they seem to be close to me, so I actually have to go over to the other side and have them shoot. And I got both creepers, so I don't need to worry about what's in there anymore. So just hit that switch, turns on the pistons, suffocates them, and that's the end of that. And then to just put everything back together, put the torches up there, hit that, mobs fall, and if it was freaking out like it just did, I could just hit this lever and permanently close it. Let's also see what CDs we got. Got 2 13s. Not bad, not bad. Actually, I'll keep them on me. So anyway, via this method, I have been able to get about 150 CDs, legit, just from multitasking, basically, where I would let the skeletons do their thing like once every 10 minutes, and in the meantime I would do work or something like that. And I decided, since I have so many CDs, that I was going to make a shop for them. So I will pause the video right here, and I will meet you back at the shop I built. So BRB yet again. And we are back, and I had to turn off, well, not completely turn off, but turn down my sound just because the rain is raining on our video, unfortunately, and over there is my record emporium, or CD emporium. Didn't know what I was thinking with design. All I know is I wanted a giant wool CD on top, and that's what I got. So if we go in here, all of the customers can sample each of the CDs and the surrounding jukeboxes, and then customers can leave their payment in this chest for one of these CDs. I'm hoping that this system will work, but I might need to revise it in the future. Right now the price is 1 diamond for 1 CD, which I think that's reasonable. I haven't gotten any customers yet, but we'll see. And down here is my vault with all of my CDs, and as you can see, I got tight security on this thing. I actually really wanted to build a case-sensitive combo lock, and that's what I did here. So if I just hit the simple test code for now, you see the door opens. But note that if, like, another one of these is hit, it will immediately close again. Or if only one of the correct inputs is in, it'll close. So hit that, and it'll keep that open for now. And as you can see, all of my CD chests, got a ton of all of the CDs. And yeah, let me go into the back and show you how all this works. Now, what we have here is I suppose, grammatical errors and all that fun stuff. I'm actually quite a grammar nitpick in real life, but anyway, here we have an XOR gate. Now, what a XOR gate is basically if you have 2 inputs, they need to be the same in order to give an output. Or, no, I believe they have to be different to give an output. I don't know, it's very confusing binary stuff. I have a much easier time grasping it than explaining it. But basically what happens is, up here I set a code by putting in 1 input. So up there, I activate that piston, it goes there, and it allows a redstone signal to pass through if need be. It also prevents this signal from going up. So when I hit the lever back over there, this piston goes down, and it goes onto a redstone torch which powers this repeater, then this block, which gets rid of the signal that goes upwards, and when all of these are off, you can see I have it in a modular design. It's not tileable, unfortunately, which is what I was looking for, but it'll do. So anyway, when all of these are off, they go down here, and basically both sides need to be correct in order for this to function, because if one side's code is wrong, then either there won't be a pulse here to go through this dirt block, then to this inverter over here, and then up to the door, or if the other side is turned off, this dirt block will retract, and the redstone signal from here will just go through nothing, and the door won't open. Now, the only way to make it more advanced is to make it sequential, which I'm looking into how to do that, but it's very complicated, and I don't want to bore you with trying to explain that, or I might make a separate tutorial for it later. But anyway, that's all I have to show for right now. I'm still in the process of working on Panda's condo at the beach, and then I'm going to be creative testing my castle, just so I have something to work on in the meantime. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.